信じられない。
Hey guys, welcome back to Udon Classroom. Here is a list of 20 of the most common phrases in Japanese. So, whether you're a beginner or just looking to brush up on some of the basics, this video is going to be a perfect place to start. So, get ready to take that first step on your Japanese journey, guys, and make sure to subscribe for more Japanese learning content. Let's get into it. So, our first phrase is hai, which means yes, and you can use this when you agree on something or want to accept something. It applies to both formal and informal situations. Now, of course, next we have ie, which means no. It is also applicable to formal and informal situations when you don't agree on something or want to refuse something. Our next phrase, which I'm sure you've all heard, is arigato, which means thanks. You can also say arigatou gozaimasu to be more polite and basically a little bit more formal. Okay. Next one we have doitashimashite, which means you're welcome, and you can use this as an answer to arigato. Okay, next we have onegaishimasu, which means please. You can use this phrase at the end of a sentence. It adds politeness to the request that you make. In at number 6 we have sumimasen, which means excuse me. You can use this phrase before asking a stranger a question. It is quite formal. Next, we have gomennasai, which means I'm sorry. You can use this phrase to apologize to someone. And if you want to be less formal, you can say just gomen. Next, we have konnichiwa, which means hi. So you can use this in Japanese as a way to greet someone by saying hi, although it's more akin to good day. Next we have sayonara, which is a formal way of saying goodbye when you leave somewhere. It's quite informal, so you can say mata ne to your friends and family to also mean goodbye. Next we have ohayo gozaimasu, which means good morning. This expression can be used when you enter a crowd in the early hours of the day. If you want to sound informal and casual, you can just say ohayo. Next we have konbanwa, which means good evening. This expression can be used when you greet or say hi to someone in the evening. It's a formal expression, so it's not preferred with close ones. Next we have oyasumi nasai, which means good night. This expression is used at night time before going to bed. To make it more informal and casual, you can just say oyasumi. Next we have irashaimase, welcome. You can hear this phrase when you enter a store in Japan. They say it with a bit of a bow to greet you. It would help if you did the same by bowing a little slightly. Next we have o genki desu ka, which means how are you? It's a question. If you want to make an interrogative sentence in the Japanese language, you basically add ka to the end of a sentence, so you can use this to say how are you. Next we have genki desu, which means I'm fine. You can use this phrase to give a polite and straightforward answer to the previous question. It's applicable for both formal and informal situations. Next we have onamae wa nan desu ka? What's your name? Here's a fun fact. Did you know that formal Japanese doesn't have a question mark for interrogative sentences? They use a full stop instead. However, the question mark is commonly used in informal language. Next, we have a reply. Watashi no namae wa desu. Watashi no namae wa insert name desu. So this does mean that you can put your own name in there to say my name is X to reply to the previous sentence. Watashi no namae wa Miki desu. Next we have hajimemashite, which means nice to meet you. This expression is used when you meet with someone for the first time. It is polite and quite formal. After you give each other your names, you can add hajimemashite. Next we have 英語を 話せますか? 英語を話せますか? Do you speak English? It's always a good idea to have someone who knows English when you visit Japan. Otherwise, it can be a bit overwhelming with kanji everywhere. Next, we have 私は日本語が少ししか話せません。私は日本語が少ししか話せません。私は日本語が少ししか話せません。I only speak a little Japanese. Japanese people should know that you can't understand most of what they are saying in order to maintain effective communication. Next, we have わかりません。わかりません, which means I don't understand. You can use this phrase to let people know that you can't comprehend what they've just said. This way, you can repeat the sentence slower or say it differently for you to understand. Next, we have もっとゆっくり話してください. Can you speak more slowly? I'm sure you'll use this sentence many times when you talk to a Japanese person, since they tend to speak quite fast. Don't hesitate to ask them to slow down. And that was もっとゆっくり話してください. もっとゆっくり話してください. And finally, we have 大丈夫です。大丈夫です. That's alright. I hear this phrase in almost every anime that I watch. It's a valuable phrase that can be used in many situations, just like in English. So guys, really hope you enjoyed this lesson on some of the top phrases in Japanese. Make sure to look at my other videos in Udon Classroom to get more of your learning fix. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now. Hey guys, if you're a beginner looking to get a real grasp of Japanese in a structured way that works, check out my Ultimate Japanese Beginner course. What? I've created a 10-week course with 10 insanely powerful lessons. Wow! Packed full with all the best tips and tricks I've learned over the past 10 years. You'll learn everything from the basics of writing, sentence patterns, verb conjugations, vocab, and overall concrete basic understanding of the foundations you need to supercharge your guys' Japanese learning journey. Sign me up! Now, by the end of the 10 weeks, you'll even be able to have some basic conversations in Japanese too. So try the first lesson free at www.udonclassroom.co.uk now and start your journey. Nice! I'll see you guys there. Bye for now.
日本語を勉強しましょう。うどん教室へようこそ。始めるぞ。